Howdy folks, Dave here. Clippers still on clipping. You know what I'm saying? Yes. This is only my second video this season so far. The first one was whinging and complaining about a very Clippers start to the season. It's still a very Clippers season so far, but it's looking like a very bad Clippers season. Last season, we still had Norm Powell kicking ass and some unexpected flourishings. Chris Dunn was doing a lot better than anyone thought he was going to do. Kawhi was out, but we were still winning games. But this season, we've got in more talent, quote unquote, with Bradley Beal. Got rid of Norman Powell because we didn't want to pay him. It was a decision I agreed with, but it's still hurting right now with our lack of leadership. And Kawhi's just not playing again. But now it's like we've got two Kawhis because we've got Kawhi A, Kawhi, and Kawhi B, Beal. And when he does play, minutes restriction, and you know he's just going to force his shots. We're getting the Bradley Beal experience, people. Last year, we had the Ben Simmons experience. This year's the Bradley Beal experience. We've had the James Harden experience for the last few years, which, to be fair, hasn't been as brutal as I expected it to be, apart from the playoffs. But even still, when Bradley Beal and Kawhi Leonard aren't out there, guess who is out there lacing up night in, night out? That's right, people. James Harden. The only reason we've won the games we've won is because of James Harden, quite frankly. Kawhi's played pretty beast mode in the games that he has played, and that game winner was awesome that he hit. But then the next game, misses the game winner, we lose, and now we're losing to teams we're not supposed to lose to. We're losing to Phoenix by 20. That game against the Heat hurt, seeing Norman Powell back to his best. Even though he didn't have the most dominant game all around, he still had a very Norman Powell game, and it was quite stark when you saw how much oomph he had in his game compared to the Clippers. We just have no energy, no leadership. Chris Paul doesn't even look like his regular self. I would be expecting Chris Paul to still be coming off the bench, chippy, still be telling people to get in position. I think at this stage of Chris Paul's career, he's just happy not to drive that far to work. Quite frankly, he thought maybe if Kawhi and Bradley Beal get it together, he might be able to ride co-star along with James Harden to maybe get a chip. But I don't think he's that invested. Doesn't look that invested. Maybe he's not allowed to be. Maybe they spoke to him before joining the team like, yo, this is James's team. James and Kawhi. Know your role, CP3. A big red flag so far is James Harden on-off numbers. James has been playing amazing. He's been keeping us in the games when we've had any chance. It's been because of his play. But when he is off the floor, we fall away. Brook Lopez has gone cold all of a sudden. He had a great preseason and looked really good the first game or two, but he's not even getting a shot off at the moment. I have liked the CP3 John Collins connection. I think there's something there. Hopefully we'll keep blossoming off the bench. But John Collins is still thereabouts. He's trying real hard and he does have good energy. All props to him. He is actually one of the players I feel like is trying the hardest at the moment. But it's still weird. I'm still not totally excited. Still not totally bought in on the John Collins experience. Does anyone know why Kawhi Leonard is out at the moment? I'm assuming no. I'm assuming Ty Lue doesn't even know. He did look like to get a niggle in one of those games just before he went out where he fell awkwardly and seemed to hobble for maybe 5 minutes and then played it out. But I was thinking, here we go. That's maybe half a season because you don't know. He could have done his ACL. You don't know. The crowd wasn't happy when they were announcing the starting five. I've got the Premium League Pass here where I get to watch all the in-stadium stuff as well. So it's pretty cool. I get to feel like I'm there. I get excited for the intro for the Clippers now that my brother did the motion graphics for it up there on the Halo Dome. So that's pretty cool. But the crowd was booing during the starting five announcement when Kawhi and Beal were out against OKC. Because what's even the point? You get excited. We're going up against Shai and Co., the best team in the West. Can't even get excited about these big games anymore because you know these stars, if they have any sort of niggle, stars like Kawhi, they're going to ditch it. And it's depressing because as someone who lives overseas and follows the Clippers, I used to like traveling over to LA every few years and catching a bunch of Clippers games. But now I really don't want to spend all that money on a plane ticket, pre-book what games I'm going to go to, and then get there and no one's playing. Because it's pretty expensive unless you live in LA as a Clippers fan. It's probably still expensive to go even if you live in LA to go to a Clippers game. Because I'm sure those drinks aren't cheap, popcorn, parking, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, regular season's dead in the NBA. It's so boring. It's treacherous. I'm already over it. It's hard to watch the games. I still like putting it on because it's nostalgic for me. I've been watching every Clippers game now for over 20 years, so I'll still always put the games on, but now I'm finding myself wanting to do something else at the same time, like cook dinner or play guitar or who knows what. Just something else in the background so that when they're stinking it up and when their players don't even show up to play, like why should I show up to watch, even on TV? That's the way it feels, so it's the way I got to treat it. So how many more games till we should start playing the kids? Because I tell you right now, I would much rather see Kobe Brown out there failing, Christie out there failing, than the same old Bradley Beal failing. It's just not exciting seeing these old dudes fail. I want to see something new, some fresh blood. Yeah, I know we don't have our picks, but at least there's something. You're not giving any of these guys a chance ever. Ty Lue hasn't played rookies ever. The last rookie we gave serious minutes to was Shai, and that was under Doc Rivers. Apart from that, I can't remember any of them getting minutes out of junk time. So how are they supposed to progress? We've had players like Brandon Boston tearing up the G League and can't get proper rotation. I know Boston was still a very fringe player, but he had a lot of talent, and I thought under a better coach with more opportunity, much more offense. Could have been more offense. But instead, we play Nicholas Batum, who I love. Servant of the club. Been awesome. Big fan of Nick Batum. But really, we're still just running the same dudes out there, losing the same ways, expecting different results. I want to see this rookie, Nemenheiser, or whatever his bloody name is. He's got that long name around the jersey. Longest name I've seen on a Clippers jersey since Shai back there. Yes, that's a Shai jersey hanging on my wall. Most people say they never thought Shai was going to be as good as he is, but I did. I don't know why. I just thought he was amazing as a rookie. I thought he was doing all those slinky moves, getting to the basket his whole rookie season. He wasn't as polished, much more skinny, used to get thrown around a lot, but everyone used to say, this guy is so coachable. Doc Rivers used to say, best young player he's ever coached. Just a sponge, just learns, actually listens. But we sold our soul, didn't we? We sold our soul. It's Kawhi's fault. It's Kawhi's fault. And Lawrence Frank's fault. It's everyone's fault. It's my fault too, because I was excited about the trade at the time, even though when it said at the very bottom that not only was it 1 million first-round picks, but also Shai, because I just bought the jersey. I bought a Shai jersey. It's been the first Clippers jersey I'd bought since Blake Griffin, back in maybe Blake Griffin rookie second year. And even then, when I bought that Blake Griffin jersey, it was a knockoff. It was from Bali. It was a knockoff. It was only $20. It's a good jersey. It's held up. But Shai's was the only real jersey I'd bought since Elton Brand that's hanging next to him back there. So it hurts. I just want to see something different, you know? Just give us something. If we're going to lose, can we just lose trying to develop some younger players? That's what I think this season I'm going to want to see. Give them some more time. It was good in the Phoenix game. A lot of those guys got some earlier minutes just because the bench was running so thin. But you're really going to keep running Bogy out there and have it in milk the entire shot clock, dribbling around the elbow, trying to find a 3-point, trying to create his own shot, and then pass it to someone in the corner at the last second like Nicholas Batum to heave it up. Because that's what we got right now, people. A 30-something bogey who they're desperately just trying to get some trade value so they can trade him before the deadline, no doubt. This dude sucks. He's losing his games. He's lost his confidence or something. Yeah, he's a good shooter, but for whatever reason, it's just not working. Need to bench him again. Play Kobe Brown. That's what I say. That's my 2 cents. I'm Dave, the Lonely Clipper. I'll be here lonely, looking for a friend. So if you want to chuck us a sub, I will see you in the next one. Peace.